of the week. This week we are going to be focusing on the A in STEAM, which stands for the arts, specifically design. I'm going to show you how you can make a terracotta pot wind chime. You can pick up a kit from the library and it'll have everything you need to make this wind chime. Your materials may or may not look the same as mine in those kits, but they will all serve the same purpose. Last week, Mr. Aaron introduced a concept to you about deconstruction, or what is also known as reverse engineering. And that's how I'm going to show you how to make this wind chime today, is through reverse engineering. So I'm going to take it apart or deconstruct my terracotta pot wind chime to show you how it was made. And this reverse engineering will show you how to build it for yourself. So let's do this. The major design element in this project is the length between the pots. Okay, you want to design your wind chime to sound and look nice. So there's like an equal distance between my pots here, and so it looks nice, and it makes a nice sound because of how it's banging against each other. The series of knots or beads or other item that holds the pots in place is the designing part of the project. Okay, so now I am going to deconstruct my wind chime. I will give you a tip. When you do this, if you wanted to put tape on the end of your string, it makes it easier to thread it through, especially things that have smaller holes. So here's my first pot I'm going to take off. And you can see here that I have this bigger bead, a bead that would stop the pot from going down any further. So I'll take that bead off, okay? And then I have a knot, which holds the bead. So the knot stops the bead, and the bead stops the pot. And I'm going to really deconstruct this by cutting where my knot was. All right. So now, and you can also see I have two strings here that run the length of the entire wind chime. And I will show you later why I did that. So here comes the next pot, the next bead. In this case, I put a bell. You can put a bell if you wish, if you have them, or not. All right, so I'm gonna cut that piece off there to get down to this pot. And you can see my beads are, like this one is smaller because that had a smaller hole. In my last pot, didn't cut the last pot there. So down here we have come to the clapper of the wind chime. As you can see, it's just a really large bead that I used, and I ran the string through the bead, and then I had my double string, so a string from each side, and ran that all the way up the wind chime. And of course, to keep that in place, I had a knot. And then started with the bead, pot, knot, bead, pot, knot, bead, pot. Now the design part is the spacing of your knots and your beads and your pots. So good luck. I hope you enjoyed this STEAM of the week, and we'll see you next week for a whole new project. Thank you. Bye.